really under the heat of the day, and eventually those clouds will produce storms in some spots.
Very July, you said.
Very July, very July. So let's go ahead and take a look outside. Our trend tower camera in Rockwell is showing a temperature of 88 degrees with a southwest wind at about 5 to 10. Overall, pretty light winds in place throughout the day today. Now, today we're going to see temperatures soaring into the upper 90s, very similar to yesterday's high of 99. But today, I think we make it to 98 in Dallas, 97 in Fort Worth, and in Denton, 96 in McKinney. Do you see those spots where it's a little bit different shaded color? That is where we could see some pop-up showers and thunderstorms, and that in turn will limit how much temperatures will climb. We're talking low 90s for some locations that happen to see the rain. Not everyone sees the rain. The coverage looks very different depending on where you're at. If you're in Denton, Tarrant, even areas of Parker and Hood County, 10% coverage at best, 20% coverage for areas like Dallas, Ellis County, Navarro County, 30% coverage for East Texas. And what we're looking at too is the potential for some storms that could produce some strong wind gusts. Today, our environment is just kind of primed for any thunderstorms to develop that produce something called rain-cooled air. So think of cool air at the base of a cloud that just falls very quickly. Tends to spread out. Those are called downbursts, and that's what we're looking at today is the potential for these thunderstorms to produce some strong winds of over 50 miles per hour. That will not be the case with every thunderstorm that forms. That's why we only have a level 1 marginal risk for severe weather. It's a very low end threat. This could be like an isolated threat that we see. This happens after 2 in the afternoon. That's when we start to see some cloud cover kind of popping up and some showers trying to get going. Look at how the coverage really blossoms between 2 and about 5 in the afternoon. Less coverage for DFW, more coverage along our eastern counties, especially to the east of Greenville and in Canton into East Texas. This generally will be really isolated in nature through about 7. After 7, look at how this coverage really decreases. Once the sun begins to set, we'll lose a lot of the energy of the atmosphere, and these storms kind of tend to decay. It's when the storm is decaying that we got to look at the potential for those strong winds. And then overnight, we are looking rain-free. So why haven't we seen a 100-degree day yet? Well, it's not that unusual. Generally, our first one happens July 1st, but June was actually really wet. It was the 6th wettest on record with over 8 inches of rainfall. The wet June actually provided some good soil moisture, which has helped deter those 100-degree days. It's because the sun's energy is being spent trying to evaporate that soil instead of warming it up, or evaporate the water in the soil instead of warming it up. But now that we're starting to see that drying out, we could see that temperature climb a couple more degrees. We've gotten very close. 98 today, 99 tomorrow, 101 will be possible Thursday. And I'm thinking if not Thursday, then maybe Friday with the high near 100 degrees. 99 on Saturday. And look at this dip in our temperatures on Sunday. It's a slight dip, but it's a dip after all. And we will be trending anywhere between 2 to 6 degrees warmer than normal, which again is not that far off. Talking about that dip in temperature, this happens to coincide with rain chances. Our rain coverage over the weekend, about 10% Saturday, 20% on Sunday. It's not a lot, but it is there as another front approaches. That front doesn't do much to our temperatures, just kind of acts like a little boundary for us to be able to see a few isolated thunderstorms. So again, we're watching some rain chances, not just today, but also Saturday, Sunday into early next week. We're also in search of our first triple-digit heat day. The mornings stay pretty warm with temperatures close to 80 degrees. Afternoons getting hot with highs close to 100. So best time to walk the pets, Kara, you know this.
Yes.
Early in the day.
I do, yes, so very much. This may be a good reason to get you outside, though. Let's talk about our favorite segment of